Imagine, you're 6 years old. You have your own bedroom, a closet full of clothes, but is now jumping from shelter to shelter in the same smelly t-shirt, jeans, and worn-out shoes. To make matters worse, you have to go to school on Monday in those same smelly t-shirts, jeans, and worn-out shoes, and worry about if all the other kids are going to find out that you're homeless. This is the reality for many of the children throughout the United States.
Children, playful, innocent, 1 in 5 in the US struggling with hunger.
The federal government tells us that by the time a child reaches the age of 18, it will have a 1 out of every 2 chance of being on food stamps. So the federal government itself is telling us that half of all children will be on food stamps by the time they reach the age of 18.
Homelessness is defined as lacking permanent housing. Children who suffer from homelessness are faced with many obstacles like shelter and adequate necessities, including clean clothing, transportation, a place to do homework, school supplies, and access to activities requiring money. In my opinion, there are many things we could do to help homeless children. We can eliminate the enrollment issues many children have, which delay or prohibit them from attending school. We should inform the parents of their educational rights by posting signs in shelters and in areas frequented by homeless families. On a national level, we should allocate more funding to at risk or homeless children with housing, clothing, healthcare, food, transportation, school supplies, which they can quickly have access to. We must encourage teachers and administrators to support children who are homeless by creating classroom environments which are friendly and allow these children to fully participate in the classroom experience without any bias. When the class or students participate in any activities which cost money, these children must be included too. It is to be expected that these children may have problems concentrating. They may be hungry or stressed, they may be worried, or they may be afraid. Emotional support should be available in the form of counseling as needed also. For some children, school is the only place they will feel comfortable and safe. We should therefore maintain environments which foster as much acceptance and normalcy as possible. Children often need access to services that the homeless shelters cannot provide. While those services should be made available to the children through the school and its resources, it is sometimes difficult for teachers and administrators to identify a homeless child. Many parents don't disclose this information because of embarrassment or fear that social services will remove the child from the parent's care. Identification of homeless children can be difficult for several reasons. First, many parents who are experiencing homelessness may not be aware of the laws that protect the educational rights of their children, and so they may not report their situation to the school. Additionally, many children do not attend school on a regular basis because they may have moved to another shelter or area. They may have no transportation to school or have not enrolled in a new school because there is no permanent address. Most schools continue to deny homeless preschoolers their legal right to schooling. Many are forced to transfer into local schools because the districts simply disregard the federal mandates pertaining to transportation. Other delays occur because of lack of documentation, including birth certificates, academic records, and immunization records.
Trying to make it on faith in a struggle against the wind. I've seen the dark in the broken places, oh, but I know in my soul no matter